Last night, Bill Maher had a fiery episode where he not only talked about Michelle Obama, he talked about the Haitians, the French, but also he really got into it with Killer Mike. If you guys don't know, Killer Mike got arrested at the Grammys a couple years ago, and he has a crazy, pretty fiery take on the entire situation. But first, watch how this lady right here in the red is dumbfounded by what Bill Maher says.
New York Magazine had an article that came out today. It's called The Big Fail. Here's the quote that they had on the cover. Student achievement has fallen off a cliff, and neither Trump nor the pandemic is to blame. Why do we need the Department of Education if it has done such a shitty job? Kids don't come out of school. First of all, they can't read or do math anymore, and they don't know anything. I really do feel like the Democratic Party, this has been their portfolio for a long time, education.
Right.
Okay, so I feel like if they're gonna get back in office, they have to own this issue a little. Because a lot of the states that are doing better now are like the southern states.
Really? Which
Yeah,
one?
Mississippi.
Mississippi's getting better than Louisiana?
See, you're in a bubble.
I'm in a bubble.
You didn't get that story.
Well, I'm glad Mississippi's doing better, and I hope Alabama.
New York Magazine had
Yeah, yikes, doesn't even know. But now for the Killer Mike portion, which was by large the best. Watch.
Like, how long do the French get to fucking live off Haiti, Libya, West Africa? How long before you got to ante up what's in the Louvre?
The French are still living off Haiti?
Oh, yeah. Haiti
Well,
still has
why
to pay
can't they
reparations.
fix it then?
Why can't Haitians fix it?
No,
why?
the French. If the
Well,
French
Well,
are
they're
so
not going to
involved.
pick. There's no interest in
can't
color.
fix their own
Don't you
country
read
right
France
now.
Fanon? Did you read Wretched of the Earth? You dated enough black women to know this shit. You know that.
Yeah, I mean, the French.
You got to tell them at night.
The French
baby.
pulled out of
Listen.
Haiti like in 1806.
No, what I'm saying, though, is Haiti has been punished since 1806.
Yes.
Frederick Douglass wrote about this, too, for being an example that you can without colonizers. And to end colonization is going to take some form of violence. I think
Revolution.
anyone who threatens colonies or the colonists are crushed. So whether Gaddafi was ultimately, in my eyes, good or bad,
I mean, the people
he was
who are
better than what they have now.
The people who have been repressing the people in Haiti for a very long time are not French.
Shit, me.
They're other Haitians. You don't
They're
really.
They're Haitians that are put into
Papa
place.
Doc Duvalier
let's
was
not
French.
act like we don't put dictators into place.
Okay, but they're
Help
not
them come to
French.
power.
Yeah, I was about to say, we help them come to power.
They're
Help them
not
come to
French.
power.
They're not Americans. They are
You know,
Haitians.
So the benefits,
They're Haitians.
No benefits go to the French from Haiti anymore.
Tell me what. I'm not aware
No,
of that.
I'm just saying, Haiti still
tell
has,
me, what's going
as
on
far
there?
as I know, Haiti's still sending money to France, that's all.
Sending
Haiti is
money.
falling apart. That's what I know.
Okay.
And we need to do more to help countries like Haiti, especially
So
now.
what's to do more? I would say we need to reparate countries we've colonized. There's a payment to be made to help countries get. So we took Libya. What have we done to help their country become democratic and get back in a better state? What have we done to help Haiti do it? Haiti is the reason we got Louisiana and West of that. America really owes Haiti. We kicked the French's ass so bad, it was like, fuck this, we'll sell New Orleans. Y'all have the Saints, y'all have Donna.
I mean, you can stay mad at the past forever, but at some point you got to move forward and make things better in
I'm
the
not
future.
saying I don't want to move forward, I'm just saying put
W.
something in my
Bill
pocket,
Maher.
sock it. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me have something for my move forward. That's how we do it for other nations.
Yeah, you can stay mad at the past forever, dash Bill Maher. Now watch what happens when they talk about Stephen A.
I
Smith.
mean, you say they want somebody younger. I think we're like post-politician era. I actually think Stephen A. Smith is kind of realistic.
For president?
Yeah, well, he talks about it, or people talk
No,
about it.
LeBron fans are going to vote for him. It's not going to be. I love Stephen A. He'd run great as a Republican, I think, but I don't think he'd run well as a Democrat.
Oh, I do. I
think he could
I think the
win.
Democrats need somebody who doesn't give a shit, and that's him. Who will say the thing. He
I like him. He talks cash shit.
Yeah, he does. And also, you know what? It is good to have in the Democratic Party a black person because they can. Like,
Well, why you got to talk about nigga shit? I'm just breaking your ball. I'm just breaking your ball.
I'll tell you why. It's the way Obama was able to be a centrist.
Yeah.
It's able to be more of a centrist.
A black guy.
In the Democratic Party. Because Democrats are the white Democrats are very afraid of being called racist. That's why we wound up with open borders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they can, I mean, Stephen A. Smith can go, have you all lost your goddamn mind?
Yeah.
In a way that Pritzker cannot.
Well, maybe he would add to the sauce. I don't think he has all the necessary spices.
I think you got to think outside the box
Maybe
at this
I
point.
am thinking as far outside as I possibly can. And I like him. I like him especially on ESPN when he talks sports. Just leave my damn New Orleans Saints alone. I know they're shitty, but that's nobody's business but our business. That's our business.
He does bring in, and I wore this today just to show solidarity with the working class in this country. I think he resonates with the working class. And I do think, and the reason I say especially, I think that Americans are going to want to lean into someone.
He's
from the
willing to
working class.
call Democrats on their shit, too.
Charlemagne
And
the
we-
God would make a great president.
We need that.
Did he say Charlemagne would make a good president? Oh my gosh. Now we have one more. This isn't with the urban department of the Bill Maher show.
I see so many people are upset about him building a ballroom. I could give a fuck. I don't
Well,
give
I
a shit
give a
about
fuck
his
because
fucking
we're paying
ball.
for it, whether you
No,
voted
we're
for
not.
him or not.
No, we're not paying for it. It's private. First of all, even if we did, you
Well, it's
could
already
not.
bulldozed, so anytime you
And-
spend burning up about it, it's already happened. You have to decide what are you going to do in response to it.
And it's like not the thing I want to concentrate on. There
Okay,
are so
that's the
many
point.
bigger things
That's the
that
point.
that are consequential that I don't like him doing. And they tried to gin everybody up about, well, they're knocking down the White House. They've changed the White House before. And the White House does actually need a ballroom. You know, we're a big country. We were having state dinners and people were like under a tent. I've had better parties than that. I see.
What do you guys think? We have one more with Michelle Obama. Check this out.
Michelle Obama, she has a book out, a coffee table book.
Yeah.
What?
No, I like her. I mean,
I know,
she
I
said
like-
no, though. She said she
Well,
was.
that's what I wanted. I
She
mean,
said she
her-
didn't think the
her-
country
her-
was ready for her.
Well, that's what we have to talk about. I mean, her statement, I was rather shocked by it.
Yeah.
She said, as we saw in the past election, sadly, we ain't ready. Okay, to me, this is logical fallacy 101. Just because we weren't ready or didn't like the candidates, Hillary and Kamala, doesn't mean we're not ready for a woman. Maybe. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running because you are all lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not, so don't waste my time. We've got a lot of growing up to do, and there are still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman. I think it's a bad attitude. I do. I mean, we said we weren't ready for a black president, and someone, I can't remember who, maybe she remembers, said maybe it just has to be the right one.
Yeah, no, I actually disavow. I completely disagree. We weren't ready for a gay black president, but we just didn't know he was gay. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next one.